Alrighty then. Successful indie author, 5-minute focus, episode 1196. The power of 5 minutes. 5 minutes is almost exactly 1/3 of 1% of your day. 1/3 of 1%. It's almost nothing. Can't you set yourself up for the whole day with those 5 minutes? You can brew a cup of coffee. You can write. You can watch a 5-minute focus video, professional development. You can read something related to your genre, related to your story that you're going to write. You can do something as opposed to doom scrolling, which eats time and accomplishes nothing. Sprint writing. You have 5 minutes. Hell yeah, I'm going to sit down and jam some words. I suggest you take the first 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and think. Think about what you want to write. Think about where you are in your story. Think about where you want to go, and then write instead of just hands on keyboard and starting to jam words. You're going to find out you do so much better if you take a few moments, hands not on the keyboard, and think about what you want to write, because then you're just transcribing what's in your mind as opposed to trying to create it and let it flow through your fingers. No. Think of it first, see it, and then jam it. Watch a video, 5-minute focus videos. I've included a link at the end of this, the end notes here, that show a Google Doc that is searchable, where you can find supporting videos, whether they're full presentations or the 5-minute focus videos. And thanks, Ann Lown, for putting that all together and maintaining that. And we'll add videos as I keep doing videos. I think it goes up through 1130. We're up to 1196 now, and we'll get them in there eventually. So watch a video. Do something to move your career forward. It's amazing what you can do with 5 minutes. When I was the intelligence officer in Korea for all the Marine Forces Korea, one thing I would do is I had a silver bullet coffee thing, coffee percolator in my office. This was a long time ago. And the other staff officers, I'd come in early, 5 minutes, I'd make that big pot of coffee, and I'd start my work for the day. And as the other staff officers would come in, they'd stop by, get a cup of coffee. I could brief them. Here's what's going on. Here's what I need from you. Here's something that you might want to think about. And then they'd go on their merry way with a fresh cup of coffee. And next one would come in, and we'd repeat the process. Good stuff. 5 minutes. I made the most of that 5 minutes by making that pot of coffee and also getting in earlier than anybody else. So by 8 o'clock, I was done with everything I needed to do for the day. And as an author, I do get up early, but that's, I'm retired. I can do whatever the hell I want. And I get most of my work done right at that first part of the day, because that's the most lucrative. That's when Stanley's still sleeping. So if you have little kids, it's exactly the same. It's like having a toddler. And because once he wakes up, he wants to stay up. And then we need to go for walks like once every hour for 20 minutes. So that interrupts the process, but still, I would rather have Stanley than not have Stanley. So it's okay if he interrupts my process. But as soon as I'm done here, I'll jam some words, because today is November 1st. Whenever you watch this, today is November 1st. And you should check out SIA-writingchallenge.com, no spaces, and think about your author career and getting some words, not just any words, but good words that you can publish later. SIA-writingchallenge.com. It's the No Excuse November, the start. You can join us anytime during the month because you set your own goal. So if you join us halfway through and you want to get 20,000 words in the month, hey, then you just set your goal for 10,000 words for November, and you get it, because it's your goal. It's your motivation. It's your ability based on your circumstances. Hey, you work a full-time job and you got toddlers at home. I'd be amazed if you got any words, let alone 5,000 or 10,000 over the course of a month. Me, I'm retired. I've got Stanley. I get up early. There's no excuse if I can't get my goal, which is only 50,000 for this month. Sometimes I've had it 100,000 in May, the May I write a novel. I set my goal at 60,000 words and I reached it, because I didn't have as much going on as I do this month. I'm traveling a lot. I lose a day with the international dateline, but I gain an hour because we fall back tomorrow. So that's, I gain an hour, 25-hour day. Oh my God, how much can I get done? Lots of 5-minute elements in there. So 5 minutes, what can you get done with your 5 minutes when you have them? Think, then write. Your writing will be a lot more fruitful. It'll be better. And even though it's less time, you're going to be able to write faster. Peace, fellow humans.